Hey, this is Woodman here. So today I wanted to talk about how we misconstrue Stoicism sometimes, and we tend to do this to our philosophies. We kind of redraw their contours based on projected shadows, or give them a almost like a cartoonish shape, like a caricature, emphasizing all the wrong things. This is how Buddhism becomes, in popular imagination, a doctrine of passivity and even laziness, while existentialism becomes synonymous with apathy and futile despair. Something similar has happened with Stoicism, which is considered, when considered at all, a philosophy of grim endurance, of carrying on rather than getting over, of tolerating rather than transcending life's adversities and hardships. But this really is a big lie, right? And it's a wonder that this philosophy is not more popular. The Stoic sage in Western culture has never really obtained the popularity of someone who purports to be a Zen master. Even though Stoicism is far more accessible, not only does it seem to lack this esoteric, exotic mystique of Eastern practice, it's also regarded as a philosophy of merely breaking even while remaining determinedly impassive. And what this attitude ignores is the promise that can be offered by Stoicism of actual lasting transcendence, imperturbable tranquility, and ultimate ascension to higher and higher levels of existence. It ignores gratitude as well, which is part of tranquility, because that is what makes tranquility possible. Stoicism is, as much as anything, a philosophy of gratitude, and a gratitude, moreover, rugged enough to endure anything. See, absolutely, Stoicism actually provides a very robust framework for harnessing and developing qualities like temperance, emotional fortitude, and resilience. Here's how aspects of Stoic philosophy align with the idea of manifesting the life you've always wanted, the life of your dreams, a fulfilling life. Let's look at temperance first, right? And from a Stoic perspective, by definition, temperance in Stoicism is about moderation and self control. It involves maintaining balance in desires as well as one's actions, avoiding excess and living in accordance with some degree of reason. Because let's be honest, anything towards extreme taken out of the state of moderation becomes insanity after a while. In terms of application, practicing temperance helps you stay focused on your goals without being swayed by distractions or impulses. In other words, like alcoholism, drug use, rampant over sexuality. It enables you to manage your desires and actions wisely, ensuring that you act in ways that align with your values and objectives. So, what then would be how we manifest coming from a Stoic point of view? By exercising temperance, you prevent yourself from being derailed by fleeting desires or external temptations. This steady approach helps you to remain on course as you work towards manifesting your ideal life. Now, it's not sexy and it's not exciting, but it can be, right? It's really up to you as long as you learn not to go overboard. Secondly, emotional fortitude. From the Stoic perspective, by definition, emotional fortitude is the strength to remain steadfast and composed in the faces of different challenges and numerous adversities. Stoicism teaches us that emotions should not control us, but should be carefully managed through rational thought. In application, developing emotional fortitude involves accepting what you cannot control and focusing on how you respond. It's about maintaining your inner peace regardless of your external circumstances. And so when you really think about it, you know, you can be logical, but logical isn't necessarily meaning that you lose all passion. It just means you learn how to control your emotions. And the manifestation connection here is that your emotional fortitude allows you to handle setbacks and obstacles without losing sight of your goals. It helps you to remain resilient and focused, ensuring that temporary challenges do not derail you from your long term vision, because those temporary challenges might drive you back towards the terrible behaviors that could derail you in the long term, like drinking, like using drugs, like smoking, like eating, like anything that, if done in excess, is going to put a huge roadblock in your movement forward. What about resilience? So, from a Stoic perspective, by definition, resilience in Stoicism is the capacity to bounce back from difficulties and continue moving forward despite those hardships. It is rooted in the understanding that adversity is part of life and an opportunity for growth. And if you go back to the seven hermetic principles, it's like when you have those ebbs and flows. It's not going to always be the sunshiny days, and it's not going to always be the doom and gloom and the hurricanes and the tornadoes. It's going to be a lot of different alternating um, things where sometimes things go great and sometimes things go not so great, but you learn how to remain balanced and get through both just fine. The manifestation connection with resilience is that this ensures you persist in your efforts and stay committed to your vision, even when facing failures or difficulties. This persistence is crucial for manifesting your goals and achieving the life you envision. In other words, you have to remain balanced. You have to understand that maintaining the Stoic philosophy allows you to manifest the best life that you are entitled to. You absolutely are entitled to it and you can have it, but you need to use those Stoic principles in a way that you have practiced it so much that manifestation can create a powerful synergy between both, and you will have clarity and focus. Stoicism's emphasis on rational thought and control over emotions helps maintain clarity and focus on your goals. Equanimity in the challenges means that Stoic resilience will prepare you to handle obstacles and maintain composure, which is essential for navigating the ups and downs in manifesting your desired outcomes. This balanced approach allows you to use temperance so that your pursuit of goals is grounded in reason and balance, preventing burnout, right? And burnout is a huge thing, right? Because again, you need to balance, you need to have fun, you need to do things that make you happy. You can't just be focused all day, you have to have both. You have to have a way for rewarding yourself, but you also have to have a way to work hard, and you have to have a way to not let setbacks hold you back. So, in essence, Stoicism equips you with the tools to navigate life's challenges with grace and determination. It provides you a strong foundation upon which you can build and you can manifest the best version of your life. Stoicism and manifestation might seem like contrasting philosophies, but they can complement each other in interesting ways. In this image here, I have from the Rider Waite Tarot, I have the Magician, as you can see, wielding his wand, and I have the Knight of Swords, who, as you can see, is wielding two swords, and they're both locked in battle. And these two forces, um, you know, are really, you need both. You need both really in balance to get through things. But here it looks like they're working against each other, and that's exactly what we don't want. So we have to emphasize virtue. We have to emphasize rationality. We have to realize there are things we can't control. And so the philosophy teaches us that our own behavior, our own attitudes, and remaining indifferent to external circumstances that are beyond our control is key to staying on task. So the key principles are: control what you can, focus on your own actions, your thoughts, and reactions. Accept that you cannot always control external events of other people's actions, that the universe isn't going to quite come at you the way you always expect. But nonetheless, how you respond is something you always control at all times. And virtue is your highest good. Living in accordance with virtue, which is wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, is the path to a fulfilling life. You accept your fate, you embrace what happens with equanimity, you understand that some things are beyond your control, but the things you can control are what you work on, and working on those things, being in the right energy, being at the right vibration, allows you to tap into the core idea that manifestation involves focusing your thoughts, beliefs, and intentions to bring about the desired outcomes you want in your life. This revolves around the idea that you can attract positive experiences and opportunities through your mindset and visualization. If we ever saw the movie Spider-Man Homecoming, you would see that Iron Man took the Spider-Man suit away from Peter Parker when he said, if you're nothing without the suit, then you shouldn't have the suit. And that's kind of what works here, is that if you need validation and some sort of thing to make you feel good, that you somehow need that you're codependent on that, then that's where you go wrong. That's where you can get messed up, because the universe can throw a curveball at you, and once it hits, you then fall off the rails, and then you will start abusing substances. You will start doing things that are not good for you. You will get off track because you were too codependent on a certain outcome. You have to learn how to surrender and let go, but control your own actions at all times. You must believe in abundance. You must have the right intentions. You must see that there are ample opportunities, that you can remain open to possibilities and take action towards your goals. One door may be closed, another door may be closed, but the right door may be open in the right moment. And if you remain focused, you will be there to find that door, and you will be there to open that door and go through and get the response you've been looking for. And so you have to accept that those other 5, 6 doors that were locked, and you move away from them and you keep going forward. So combining all of these ideas, you can set clear goals and work towards those goals, but remain detached from the outcome, trusting that whatever happens is a part of the larger picture beyond your control. This dispassionate reaction is you controlling your emotions. This is your emotional regulation. This is your balance. This is your temperance. So manifestation emphasizes that the power of mindset in achieving your goals is absolutely important, and Stoicism complements this by teaching you to remain rational and resilient, accepting whatever comes while continuing to act virtuously and with purpose. In other words, you don't want to betray your ethics. You don't want to fall off the wagon and start doing terrible things because you feel like, you know what, the only power I can control is to traumatize other people and control other people and manipulate other people, and maybe that's how I found my happy life. No, you then got all of it wrong. You get a big F. Manifestation often involves focusing on future goals. Balancing your philosophies means working towards those aspirations, being in the right intentions, vibrating at the right frequencies, while engaging with and accepting the present as it comes to you, even if it doesn't go the way you want. Your virtue and intentions are important in Stoicism because virtue guides your actions, and when you're manifesting, aligning your intentions with virtuous behavior can ensure that your pursuits are ethical and meaningful, rather than merely being self-serving. And of course, if you go down that road too much, then you will earn some negative karma. But if you continue to act virtuously, you can attract the positive karma. And with the positive karma, you will eventually earn enough karma that good things will come to you. You will attract the right things. You are no longer wed to a particular outcome. You are no longer letting situations devastate you. You remain a person in a balanced perspective, and you accept the outcomes as they arise, waiting for your chance to seize the moment and have the life you want. The truth is, indifference is really a superpower, selectively implied and living in such a way that it is not only eminently possible, but with a conscious adoption of certain attitudes. This facilitates a freer, more expansive, more adventurous mode of living. Yes, you can actually have fun here. Joy and grief are still there, along with all the other emotions, but they are tempered. And in their temperance, they become less traumatizing and overall less tyrannical. Therefore, you can have these energies come together and work together. You can be the fiery passion of the magician, and you can be the logical, cool air of the Knight of Swords. You can bring that together to weave a special kind of magic that will get you to the life of your dreams. I hope you enjoyed this message. If you're new here, welcome aboard. I love to have you. This is a safe space. If you're returning, I'm glad for your support. You make this channel possible. I'm glad that you're back. I love you. I love you. I love you. May the Most High God keep you blessed, safe, abundant, and well protected against any that would come against you. I wish you a wonderful and blessed day. Take care. Woodman signing off. Bye.